If you want to know about Ethereum, you got to know which crypto exchanges are actually the largest. And that's exactly what we're going to be talking about today. So if you want more content like this, smash that like button and I'll keep you guys updated with more news. But it does seem like a lot of people get seriously confused on what exactly is happening in the crypto markets. And there's a lot of uncertainty right now in the crypto industry with what's going on in the near future. But that's what I'm excited about. So right now we're going to be talking about these specific exchanges going onwards. Tons of good stuff, tons of good potential. So that being said, does seem like we have good news inbound. So I am really excited to talk about this one. Largest blockchains in crypto ranked by total value locked. And it seems like this big crash, don't be afraid by it. This is when Terra Luna Classic crashed, and I think also FTX crashed at the same time. So this is when Terra Luna Classic started to crash, and this is when FTX started to crash. So when FTX went bankrupt, I can't believe it's been a year ago. But these are the top largest blockchains in crypto ranked by total value locked, and these will probably stay the same for some time. And the real difference I see here is that this one, TRON, is larger than BCC. And I'm wondering why TRON is larger. And I'm guessing because of, well, Tether. Tether has a large portion of TRON, of the total value locked. And total value locked means how much is like on the chain, how much money is on the exchange. And the reason why I'm so bullish on Ethereum is because it's not the best chain. It's not the cheapest chain either. It's actually quite expensive. And there's one reason why I really like it a lot, and that is very simply put, everyone loves the first pick. You don't have to be the best pick. If you're late, that's not good. But if you're first, that's really good, right? So that's the real difference behind these tokens. Like, you just have to be the first one in the industry. You don't even have to be the last. And I think that's the reason why most people still stay on the exchange itself. So if you guys want more content like this as well, smash that like button. But it does seem like Arbitrum, Solana are not that far behind off. And I talked about a big problem with Solana and AVAX and Polygon is these exchanges, they're one of the best exchanges, but they're not getting enough traction during the bear market. Like, a lot of people are afraid of that, and they're actually not that happy, and in my honest opinion, that's a lot of problem for the big players, like the big whales. They hold a lot of AVAX, they hold a lot of Polygon, Solana, but they don't really want to hold crypto in that sense. Like, they don't like holding exchanges with no volume. So like, don't get me wrong, compared to does have volume, does have its own project, does have its own utility. But compared to these other projects like Ethereum, like, everyone is going to be buying on Ethereum, not like, for example, XRP. So if we go all the way here down, like there's even an OKX chain that nobody uses. Like, there's Stellar. Nobody uses Stellar, nobody uses Icon. That's the big difference. If you you can have the best chain in the world, but if nobody uses the chain by itself, like, who's gonna care in that sense? Who's gonna care if there's not gonna be anyone in the future to actually be on the exchange by itself? And that's what keeps me worried at night. Like, nobody wants exchanges that don't perform well in that aspect. But guys, I'm not that worried. I'm not that worried these exchanges not performing well. I definitely do think there's a lot of potential overall for these exchanges. So that being said, seems like we will have more updates. TRON being one of the biggest ones. BCC, I don't know what will happen to BCC or BNB token. By market cap, look at this. By market cap, basically BNB is a lot bigger. But by total value locked, TRON locked a lot more. And I think Ethereum locked the most. I guess this is called like staking in a sense. So you don't need that much BNB staking, but this is like total value locked. And I think a lot of people are actually locking their own Ethereum right now. So they're staking these tokens. And I see there's like also, this is not like how many users it has. So I think BCC has more users than Ethereum. It has more transactions for sure. The difference here is a lot of people actually stay on the platform for a longer while. So like Tron isn't that popular, but gets used by more people, for example. And that's the difference about it, really. That's what I'm seeing right now is like most people, they stay in crypto for the long term, and they're going to be staying in crypto for the near future, and they're going to be using any one of these. So by market cap, Solana is growing, Avalanche is growing, all of these are growing. But by total value locked, I think a lot of people stake on Ethereum. So there's a lot more users on BCC, Solana, Avalanche than Tron, for example. But that's not that bad thing. Like a lot of people use Tron for Tether, but they don't use it for their own projects. So I'll keep you guys updated with more news on that. Peace, everyone.